Hey, my friends, it's Jim with Your Internet Lifestyle, and today we're talking about Done For You Suite 3.0, which is coming out soon. So, this is my DFY Suite 3.0 review, and I just want to tell you all about it. I'm an actual user and customer of Done For You Suite, so this will be a rather easy demo for me because not only am I inside and stuff, but I am a paying customer. So I've only been a paying customer for about a month. So, full disclosure, I joined 2.0 and really just didn't know 3.0 was so close to coming out. So the way it works, though, is what's cool, like as a 2.0 customer, like I'll be basically just buying 3.0 credits as my credits expire. Like everything that you get functionality wise inside DFY Suite is going to be there in my version, so it's not like I have to pay to upgrade or something like that. It's just, when I run out of credits and start buying the credits, then, basically I'll be buying them at the 3.0, price. So, no big deal there. I'm a happy customer. So far. So here's the deal. So please take that information. That's just full disclosure that I'm a customer of it. In addition to reviewing this product, so I'll tell you what I think about it. What are the pros and cons. We're going to start today on my bonus page, so that we can look through that stuff. They are basically kind of leveraging the same sales page for 3.0 for DFY Suite as they did for 2.0. So a lot of the stuff that they have to say about the product is the same. It's just that in 3.0 they've added a few new things on, including more backlink sites, a private blog network that has a bunch of really high value domains in it, and then they've really kind of scaled this globally so that no matter whether you're trying to build links for English speaking country or non-English, they've kind of in 3.0 have you covered. So that's pretty exciting. I like that idea because SEO definitely reaches around the world in many different languages. So let's do this. I've got my link to this bonus page if you want to look at it with me, right below this video. So you can click on that, go to this page that I'm looking at, and basically scroll through. There's a demonstration video, and you can kind of check that out and see how it works. Right. I'm also going to show you inside my account, so you'll get to see that as well. And then basically the rest of the executive summary that I always do is here on the page. And so what DFY Suite is a backlinking service. And so if you're familiar with search engine optimization, then you know that one of the things that customer, or that, whether they're your customer or whether it's you doing it for your own websites or videos, one of the things that helps boost a web page or a video up to the first page of ranking on Google in the search results is backlinks, right? And so, there's a variety of factors, but backlinks are traditionally one of the most important things that you need in ranking videos and content, but they're also one of the hardest things to get. So, if you've ever tried any SEO stuff on your own, then you probably know, like I do, how much of a pain it is. Like you can definitely get, various softwares, but it starts to wear you out when you have to get the content creation, right? The spinning software, which basically turns the content into a million different variations, so that it's not duplicate content being sent around the internet. You've got like proxies, which you have to get so that not all of your link building is happening from one IP address, like your home computer. where Google or somebody starts to ban you, or you start to get captchas all the time on every site because they see all this traffic, and basically that renders all your link building kind of irrelevant if they see it all coming and being generated from like one IP address. So you need lots of variety in those, and proxies are expensive, right? And then you kind of need like virtual private servers depending on what kind of software you're running. As you know, I mean, or maybe you can tell, like I've actually gotten into this before, and frankly, search engine optimization is not the easiest game in town, depending on what sorts of things you're trying to rank. So anyway, all of that aside, what DFY Suite does that's awesome is they take care of all the stuff for you. Like they've got all the pages in the syndication. They've created all accounts on all these different social media properties. When I say social media, you may think like, oh, the big five, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. There are literally probably a good 75 social media properties around the world that are worth building backlinks from, maybe more, right? And so when I'm talking about like they've got accounts on social media properties, like I mean like not just the top five, like a big group, right? And then they've got their private blog network, which is new in 3.0, but they've also got a series of blogs and Tumblr accounts, and they kind of know all the SEO stuff to do. This stuff has all been created in the background, and so you get to leverage it. You don't need proxies. You don't need content creation and spinning software. They give you the opportunity to kind of input your own content, like with the spin tax and all that stuff, if you want to, which you can certainly do. So you've got the flexibility to do that kind of thing, but you don't really have to. And that suits me, right? Because these days I'm really just building backlinks to videos. And so, it's really my own personal properties. And I want it to be simple, right? I don't want to have to spend, because I'm trying to churn out a video or two every day. I can't have to spend 2 or 3 hours building backlinks by hand for each one of those videos every day. So I've got plenty of other stuff to do. So if you're in the same boat, then DFY Suite may be something that you want to read more about and learn more about, because like I said, they do all this stuff for you. And so there's a couple of bonuses that they're giving, which are pretty cool, and I'm going to walk you through those here in just a second. Again, it's just done for you social syndication system, dominate Google and YouTube in any language, and so that's new in 3.0, without having to do the work yourself. That's their sort of tagline. Now, as far as like launch bonuses go, they've got a couple of things that are very worthwhile. One is agency rights, which means that you can basically build backlinks for others. So if you happen to have a Fiverr service where you offer to build backlinks for people's videos, boom, you can do that, right? So you don't have to buy an extra license to get that, which is something that most software vendors offer separately, right? So most software like this, the front end product only gives you personal use rights, and so this gives you agency rights, which is great. That's just a bonus. The second bonus they've got, which is also cool, and this is for, especially as you're getting more and more into SEO and stuff, a sub-syndicator license, a 3-license pack. So what that means is basically they're making it so that if you've got a couple of virtual assistants or office assistants or coworkers who are kind of using this tool with you, and you guys are working on the same projects, then you can basically give them a license, right, up to 3. So automatic done for you video embeds. This is the third bonus. This is huge for me. This is what sold me on 2.0, because I was looking around for a different software for building backlinks to my own videos, and that's how I stumbled across DFY Suite. And I saw this and was instantly drawn into it. So not only are they syndicating content, but they'll actually embed your video in that content too, which is cool. Don't need to buy any extra software or upgrade to get that. Then they have a few trainings. So basically a keyword boot camp, which is super valuable because, you know, ranking for the right keywords is huge, especially as you're starting out. Client attraction bonus trainings. So if you want to kind of make more of this as an agency and offer a service for a fee, then you can do that, right? And this would work great for local businesses, right? You know, so this is probably not the right software if you're out there trying to, you know, rank for help bigger companies, medium-sized companies rank for big keywords in competitive niches like food and health and stuff. But helping out local businesses would be huge with this, right? Because, you know, getting Joe's chiropractor, you know, down over in, you know, this side of town and this zip code and this little section of town, you know, those are the kind of things that this would be perfect for. So they show you how to attract those kind of clients, what to charge and stuff like that. So, and then optimization blueprints. So really cool bonuses there. And then they have a risk-free guarantee as well. So you can get to this page and these links just by clicking the link right down below this video. So what we're going to do now is jump over into the, well, actually, I'm going to pause right there. We're not going to jump anywhere. We're going to stay right on this page because I haven't shown you my bonuses yet. We also got to talk about the upsells. Holy moly, I'm getting ahead of myself here. So upsells, you know, there are a couple, and these are actually worth considering. So you've got the front end product, and that's going to be right around $40, $50, okay? And then from there, you've got the opportunity in the first upsell to, so you get everything I just talked about on the front end product, you know, so for less than $50, you're building backlinks, right? And the way they do this, the way that your backlink building works is it's based on a credit system. And so you get a certain amount of credits, as you'll see when we go in the dashboard. And then every campaign you do and every backlink that you build, you know, uses up some of those credits. And so eventually you run out. If you're going to be using this extensively, then it's worth locking in a certain credit bundle to be available to you every month, right? And so that's what they do here is basically offer you for, you know, a reasonable monthly fee credits, right? And so you'll have a couple of options there to consider. The second OTO, this one I think is important. I didn't pick this up personally, so, you know, just full disclosure, but I actually want to go back and get it. So I'll be upgrading to get this. But this is the second offer that they're going to have in the upsells is the done for you indexer. And so what this does, all the backlinks that you build are basically out on all these different social properties and they've got your fresh new content with the backlinks and stuff. But, you know, the thing about it is there's so much content on the web. And when it comes to the kind of content that's getting built from a platform like this and all the other softwares that do this stuff is Google doesn't catch up with, like, there's way more content being put out every minute than Google and YouTube and all the different search engines can possibly keep up with, right? They do keep up with it eventually. Eventually they find it all just about, right? But it can take a little while. And so this indexer platform, this done-for-you indexer, basically just takes your all these backlinks, all these pages that have been created with content that's linking to, you know, wherever you're trying to build backlinks, and it indexes it, right? So it pings Google about it. You know, it pings all the different sites, and so you don't have to wait around for Google to find it. This little service just goes and tells the search engines, hey, here's some new content you should check out, okay? And that's, you know, that helps speed up the process of those links getting processed and adding value to whatever you're trying to rank, right? So in the case of like launch jacking and creating videos like I do, like the faster I can get those backlinks recognized, the better. Like I don't want to have to wait a long time for those in the kind of video SEO that I'm doing, right? I want those ranks fast. So that's one to consider. And then OTO 3 and 4 are both related to video. And so they've got a software that helps My Video Spy, which helps do some competitive analysis on videos so that you've got like some really in-depth, key information about your competitors, and you can leverage that to kind of boost your own ranks and make sure your videos are ranking. And then Video Chief, which has a huge collection of videos that are sort of done for you, that you can just kind of leverage. If creating videos isn't really your thing, then Video Chief might be one of the things that you want to take a look at. Okay, so those are the OTOs. And so here we go. Let's get into the bonuses because I've got some really good ones. This is my best bonus pack yet. Okay, and that's just because like I'm a subscriber to this product and I actually like it, and I just, want to make sure that I give the best I can give when I'm promoting this. So my number one bonus is my Easy Offline Continuity course. So I made this a little while ago, and it's a full video course. There's like worksheets, there are scripts, there are checklists, all sorts of things included with this. And basically, it's all a training on how to offer a super easy service to local businesses for a recurring monthly fee. It's not SEO. It's not building videos for people. What it is basically taking care of their website for them. And, basically I've just been doing this for a long time for different customers. And, it kind of started out just by accident. Now I see that there are, a lot of companies out there who just specialize in this. And, so I give you kind of everything you need to start this business on your own. I kind of focus on WordPress. So, this is all about managing people's websites that use WordPress, and just talks you through how to do it. And it's a great service. You can charge a monthly fee for it. And, honestly, most months you have nothing to do because these small businesses just feel good knowing that somebody's kind of watching everything. And when there is a problem, that there's somebody there to call to fix it or to, make that change or add a new image or whatever. They don't have to hunt down, the old webmaster who's grumpy and whatever. So it's a great service. I love that course, and it's kind of a timeless course. You can just do this, and you don't have to blow it up and make it your main business, but it's the kind of thing that can easily just pay a bunch of bills for you every month, and just keeps coming in. Those clients are really sticky. So bonus number 2, SSL Genesis, another course I did. Now, this is all about taking websites and giving them the SSL secure padlock up here, making sure that they use secure encryption on all the internet traffic. And so you can see it says connection is secure. When a website doesn't have SSL, then there's a big red label up here that says not secure. So it's rather unappealing. And this is another service that kind of spawned out of my Easy Offline Continuity program, where I just recognized that some of my clients didn't have SSL secure websites. And so I figured out a way to do it for free without having to go get certificates or do any outlay of expense. This is actually super easy. It's free to do, and you get the whole course here. So that's a really good one. Bonus number 3, rank videos on YouTube. So just to sort of complement what they're including as well in some of their OTOs as far as ranking videos and getting SEO done on your videos. This just kind of walks through some of the fundamentals on that. So if you're kind of at that point where you want to get into that, but you're afraid that maybe they're doing some stuff that's a little more sophisticated than you're comfortable with, this is going to kind of fill in that gap for you. Okay. And then there are those vendor bonuses that we went through. So a lot of good stuff. And let's get into the Done For You Suite dashboard. All right. So I'm logged in here. When you get logged in, you end up on the dashboard. See how I was talking about those credits, right? So I've got 4,700 left. I've been using this about a month, and I'm doing some testing, right? So I've run a couple of campaigns, and I've got 2 that are running right now. And I've just been checking my ranks, right? Because I want to know how this helps and how it hurts. Because starting to build backlinks a different way, or if you haven't done that before on a website or a YouTube channel, can have an impact. And so you want to kind of test it out before you just go gung-ho and start throwing 1,000 backlinks at a video or a web page. Because instead of getting ranked on the first page or ranked number 1, you can end up getting yourself sort of de-indexed and forgotten. And then you have to sort of build back from that, which is no fun. So it makes sense to just sort of test it out and see what works and what doesn't. So my campaigns so far, basically, what they always say when you're scaling up campaigns and doing backlinks is start a little smaller, and they go through this in the training, and build up, right? So my first campaign was basically 25 links to one of my videos, 50, now I'm doing 100 to a couple of different videos. That's what's in process now. And so, what's the results so far? You might be wondering that, like, am I really getting results from using this? Am I just pitching it? Here's what I've seen. So when it comes to YouTube videos, what's important for ranking a YouTube video seems to have a lot more to do with the engagement on the video, right? The traffic to the video, interactions, engagement, which is basically another way of saying how much time people spend watching the video. And then you've got like interaction, which is like if they're on the video and they like it or leave a comment, like those are positive things. You've got like click through on your video thumbnail. That's another factor. So, they show you this stuff inside your YouTube analytics dashboard, right? So they want to see that, if they put your video up as a recommendation next to, whatever else, that your video gets click-throughs, right? So, there's a lot of factors on YouTube that are kind of more important, it seems like, than backlinks, okay? But here is what I've seen in the past with building backlinks, and I'm seeing again with this, is that where the backlinks come in really handy is on my videos where, so I've been creating, video or 2 a day for a while now, and the videos that have the backlinks tend to also rank for me on page 1 in Google search results. So not just YouTube. So, I'm doing all these other things to sort of rank in YouTube, and backlinks alone aren't going to get me ranked in YouTube, right? Like I've proven that over and over again. You should know that as well. It's all these other factors. And what will happen though is backlinks will help get your video, if it's doing okay on YouTube, like top 20 in rank for whatever your keyword or keywords are, backlinks will take that video and put it on page 1 in Google search results. Just my experience, I can't say across the board, but that boosts traffic, right? Because when you end up in Google search results, so that's something that just adds more traffic, because you've always got this divergence of traffic that's happening out there, right? You've got people who are searching YouTube just directly for information. Then you've got people who are searching in Google for information, and they're presented web pages, but they're also sometimes presented with videos at the top of search result. And so, this is where it can be really handy to be ranking in Google for some of these keywords, because then you're capturing Google traffic, right? So that's not a bad thing, and it can help you double up your traffic if, if everything works out well. So that's what I'm seeing with backlinks. Now, there's, like I said, lots of factors with ranking videos in YouTube, and this is kind of how I'm using it. And so it's too early for me to make a lot of conclusions and say, here's the definite way to use this and here's the definite way to not use it. But I think it's safe to say don't build, too many backlinks at once and sort of kill things, and just kind of build it up slowly. Make really good videos and everything, and then leverage the backlinks to help you rank not just in YouTube but also in Google. So there's my 2 cents. All right, so this is what the dashboard looks like. This is what everything is posting. Now, when you get a completed job, basically you can take this and see all the links that are built. Okay, so this will tell you, here we go, 50 links right here. So you can see the website, you can see where it's posted. Now, I've been manually taking these and dropping them in like Ping Farm, to get indexed, right? So that's what I'm doing. I think I'd like to have that indexer do that for me rather than having to do it manually. That's what you get, though. Whether you decide on the OTO to get credits and subscriptions or credits monthly, you still have the opportunity to buy them. I think they're just more expensive as you buy them on a as-needed basis versus getting the monthly, right? You get access to all your bonuses right inside. So all those things I walked you through a little while ago are right there. Integrations. So if you do want to, let's set up a campaign here from scratch just so you can kind of see how this looks. Okay, so we'll give this a name. Okay, and URL. So this is going to be, let's just grab a video URL here. Oops. All right. Get a shareable link. We'll just do a test, but basically you paste a URL in here. They walk through all the tutorial stuff with you, but I just kind of want to show you how this works. Okay, so you just hit the enter key and that kind of adds it as it's almost like tags in YouTube, right? So then we hit next. Now, you're going to see in 3.0 when they make this upgrade internally, it's going from a 4-step process to a 3-step, but I just wanted to show you how the campaign piece works here. So create a content by scraping for campaign keywords or create niche content using AI powered. Okay, that's what I usually do. Okay, so you can start doing different languages, right? They tell you whether spinning is available or not in that language. All right, and then you pick a niche, okay? And then here's where you embed your videos as well, right? So you can just paste your video URL in there. Then you hit next and it's like, okay, what quantity do you want? How many days do you want to drip feed those links out there? And then you hit go and it just starts, right? So then it starts posting. So that's what's been happening here, okay? So that's how the campaigns work. That's how the content piece works. You can have some flexibility there with the content, like I showed. So, and then of course they've got the network info, so you get a chance to see the domain authority of the different pages, page authority, where the types of sites, top level domain types. So it's a good variety. All right, so that's DFY Suite. And that's my review. I hope you found it useful. I'm hopefully didn't come off as trying to influence, because honestly, I use it. I see some value in it, but you've got to have something where it makes sense for you to be using it, right? And I think it's, I like the usability of the product. Like it's a simpler workflow for me than the other softwares I've looked at. So that's kind of what I like about it. And hey, listen, I appreciate you joining me. If you want to check this out and you want to get those bonuses like the easy offline continuity, right? If you want to get that, which I think you should, SSL Genesis, that's another great bonus. these are two offline agency services that you can really do well with and learn a lot from these two courses, right? Just good services to know how to offer. I mean, that's always a good backup, good fallback if you ever need it. Maybe you've got something else going on. So those are worth checking out, though, and you can get them at the link right below this page. That'll take you to this bonus page where you can read all about this stuff again. Any one of these purple buttons will take you to the DFY Suite 3.0 sale page where you can buy the product. If you end up buying it through my link, then you're going to get these bonuses. I show you how to get those bonuses right down here. Okay, how to claim your bonuses. I put this on every bonus page, so you can always find it. All right, and you can find it on this bonus page. You can find it on any of my bonus pages because the information at this point is the same, right, on how to find them. So in this case, it's a JVZoo product. So we walk through how to find the bonuses inside of JVZoo. All you have to do is get logged in, look for your purchase, and then basically go from there, and you're going to find a button on the product purchase page that says access your affiliate bonus or get your affiliate bonus. And so that's where you click, and basically you'll get access to all the stuff that I've shown you up here for my bonuses. Okay, so that's how it works. I appreciate you joining me, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Hey, listen, if this was helpful, please give it a like. And I'd love to have you as a subscriber to the channel if you're not already. All right, see you next time.